If you're out on the water this weekend, be sure to send us your best catches. Here is Davis Nolan with today's Fishing Funtacular.
Well, you sure have been sending some fantastic pictures so far this season. Let's look at today's photos. We're starting off with young Jake Dickens. He's 5 years old. A nice rainbow trout caught in the Duck River there. Big smile on his face. That must have been a blast. And this is Bristol and Amanda Bates. And Amanda's mom, she's given a helping hand to Bristol. She's got herself a nice catfish on the line there and having a great time out there on the dock in Clifton, Tennessee. Now, Barney Ponce has got a nice 3-pound largemouth bass he caught at Percy Priest Lake. That must have been fun bringing that one in. And this is Caleb Baggett and Thomas Bennett. They were fishing at the Thursday night tournament in Ashland City, and they got second place as well as big fish that night, and some nice looking fish they got there. They have a great time at that Ashland City Thursday night tournament every week. Jack Cooper, he was on the Arnold Air Force Base campground there on Woods Reservoir doing the selfie thing with a nice largemouth bass he's got in his hand. He's also a Chicago Cubs fan, it looks like. And this is Tommy and Thomas, that is, and Tammy Floyd, catfish and bluegill below Normandy Dam. Nice cool place to fish during the summertime. And this is Jesse Roseberry, one of 2 smallmouth he caught on the West Fork of the Stones River. A lot of folks just don't realize how many smallmouth there are on these small rivers and creeks here in Middle Tennessee, and what a blast they are to catch. Here's Lake Hillard with a smallmouth bass. Check that one out. I bet he had a fight on his hands bringing that one in. Now this is Mikal McDaniels, a nice striped bass near Percy Priest Lake. I can see the water's pretty shallow in the background, so he must have had quite a fight on his hands bringing that striped bass in. Now Al Martins, this is his first fish on his new boat. Looks pretty nice there, his new boat behind him there. But his friend Howard Grant that's at the picture said, notice I said his first fish, not the first fish. Obviously Howard must have gotten the first fish. And Paul Strickland, he does a lot of crappie fishing on Percy Priest Lake. He said now that the water is finally back down to normal levels, he's having a good time. Got 14 of them up there on the cleaning board. Now, Joe Ragsdale's got a nice 16-pound, 3-ounce blue cat from Uncle Al's Catfish Pond. And speaking of Uncle Al's, here's another one, 41.2-pound catfish. And this is Terry Mays holding that one up. What a monster he's got there. Now, these guys, these catfish, that is, they almost look prehistoric. 34-pound yellow cat. Jonathan Potts caught on a trot line in the Duck River. He must have been surprised when he pulled up to that trot line and said, what do I have on the other end of this line? And meanwhile, this is also in the Duck River. William Gray caught this on a spinning reel, a huge catfish. Like I say, they look sort of prehistoric, almost makes you scared to go swimming in the Duck River. Don't forget, we want you to send your pictures to Pix, P-I-X, at WKRN.com. Put the word fish in the subject box, makes it easier for me to find. And remember, the late, great Jimmy Holtz always said, don't forget to wear your life jacket. I'm Davis Nolan.